so special to me in different ways. Deanna calls me her little sister. Why? Because I'm shorter than her, but really I'm older, so she's like my little sister. Deanna and I have had countless conversations, mostly about boys, and God, and more boys, and more boys. But one of the best things about our conversations is that when Deanna says, "How are you?" she actually means, "How are you doing?" She actually cares how I'm doing. And when she says goodbye, she always says, "Te quiero mucho," which means, "I love you." She's so genuine in her love for her friends and family, and it's very evident in her life. I feel so privileged to be standing here today next to you as a support and a friend. One of my favorite memories with Deanna just happened 1 week ago at her bachelorette party. There were Oreos, bean dip, and chocolate syrup involved, but all I need to say is that the girls won the prank war when Deanna wrote, "We win," in mustard on Ryan's mailbox.
It's not over yet.
Now, Dave. I've known Dave a little bit longer than Deanna, but until a week ago, I never knew about his ultimate procrastination. When we were sitting, he did make it on time. When we were sitting in the apartment planning out the schedule of the wedding less than a week ago, I realized this trait. My favorite part of the night, though, was when I said to him, "Dave, we really need to have a schedule for the date, just so everyone knows what's going on." Everyone in my head being the wedding party and the family and the friends helping with the wedding. Well, Dave looked at me with the most excited eyes and said, "Yeah, like we should put it on a poster board so that the whole ceremony will know." I must have given him a, like, "Are you crazy?" look. It was late. I must have given him this crazy look because he looked at me and he's like, "Don't give me that look. I don't know what I'm doing." We all laughed and finished planning around midnight. Although Dave can procrastinate to the last minute, he really embraces life and finds joy in his day-to-day endeavors, and I admire that in him. It's been fun to walk alongside of him in the past few months as he fell deeper and deeper in love with Deanna. I'd like to think that I'm the one that brought these two together because they met at my small group Bible study just over a year ago. But the reality is that God brought these two together. In fact, I actually discouraged Dave from going to Columbia this past spring. Now that may sound harsh, but let me defend myself. Deanna was talking to me and telling me that she was interested in this guy. And he was telling me that he only wanted to be friends with her. And so any good girlfriend is going to try to protect her girls, right? So I warned Dave of the heartbreak he could cause without telling him that Deanna was interested in him. So I said stuff like, "You know, Dave, girls' hearts are fragile. You know, if you go to Columbia, Deanna's home country, her family is going to think that you're her boyfriend. What do you think that would do to a girl's heart?" Well, little did I know, Dave was interested in Deanna more than a friend, and he was going to Columbia to confirm these feelings God had put in his heart for her. I'm thankful for Dave's stubbornness and not listening to me, and I'm thankful that God can work even in the midst of confusion and ambiguity. The real magic happened in Columbia through God's confirmations in both of their hearts. They fell in love, and I don't doubt that faithfulness they have for each other now will continue on through the years. Let's all raise a glass to Dave and Deanna and a life lived out for God together.